Hey there everybody, my name is Totally. Welcome back to Motorstorm Pacific Rift. Today we're going to be doing 4 more races in the festival, starting off of course with the Earth Zone. With Mudslide, Stick in the Mud. A race, rank 3, 2 laps. Okay. Dude, it's Mudslide, you gotta use a mud plugger, right? You know what, I haven't got to use a monster truck yet, so we're going to use that instead. The monster truck is an unstoppable force on the festival scene. Combining awesome power with high ride height makes this vehicle capable across all surfaces, but being top heavy makes for a tricky ride when the track gets tight. That is absolutely true. These things are really top heavy, they can easily be tipped. Okay, so I'm actually going to use the Atlas Earthquake, which is the dump truck, because you can't see with this thing, but I want to use it now so it's easier. The clue's largely in the title. Mudslide is like one of those crazy rides you get at water parks, except with mud instead of water, and less lobster pink onlookers. Still, there's plenty of slip and slidey action to engage in, with the higher routes available for those of you without the tires to tackle the mud. Cool! Okay, I actually made it through that one. I goofed up a little bit there in the middle of it, but I'll take that and actually have made it through all the reading. Over just, not even making it through the loading screen text. The only problem that I got with monster trucks is they're overall pretty slow. They're very capable, and they're pretty much just you drive, you don't have to worry about it, except for the tipping factor. But as you can see, they're really slow, and it's hard to maneuver around people, and you straight up can't see with this particular one because because the Atlas Earthquake is just so big that you can't see around it. Literally a HUD blocker. But it is what it is. Took out that sign though. I just ran. You might not even notice. I just ran over a sign right back there, and it's been known to kill my speed runs for ages now because I forget it's there and I run over it. I mean, like, you can see why I don't like this particular monster truck. Like, it's great for the memes, but it's so big. Like, there's nothing you can do with it. So, I'll do it for the memes, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Luckily, though, the AI still aren't absolutely cracked yet, so we can just, run with it. Uh-oh. I just realized that probably doesn't make sense to anybody who's not from the United States. Allow me to repeat everything I just said, but with actual English. Being that the artificial intelligence, the AI, the computer running the game, is not so overwhelmingly good, I can get away with using this terrible vehicle, even though you can't see anything when you're driving it. Because the AI isn't trying to chase me down and murder me quite yet. How's that? Is that better? So, I forgot that race is only 2 laps. Anyway, we nailed it. On to the next one. Next up, we have the Air Zone with Rain God Spires, Slingshot. Another race? Ooh. I get my choice on this track. Normally I don't get this. I actually want to use a racing truck. I'm going to switch to the racing truck, though. Alright, I'm going to use the Ozutsu Tonto, aka the racing truck that everybody thinks is a mud plugger. And we'll roll with it. Okay. Got a lot of semis and monster trucks in this room. This race. I never go around the outside right here, but I'm being forced to with a semi-truck. It's so much slower to go around this outside. Oh, well, I live. We're going to take this the slow way. Didn't get a reset here, so... Which I know I can manually reset. That just feels kind of cheaty. If I wasn't online or something, yeah, I would just reset, but, you know. We're facing bots here, literally, so I'm not too worried about it at this moment. Not until they get to the point that they start breaking physics. The reason I wanted to use a racing truck on this track, one, I just used a monster truck, and two, I like how racing trucks flow on this track. They're very smooth. The turning radius is just about perfect for a lot of these turns. And they're pretty grippy, so that when you... I don't know how I lost that, but I think that guy died, so I'll take it as a win in my book, I guess. A draw. Actually, like that better. We're going to call that one a draw. He might have killed me, but I launched him off a cliff. So by default, we both died. Can this dude get out of my way? Atlas Jackhammer over there just decides to take the low route and then block everybody. I might actually have to redo this race. Just because of unfortunate circumstances. But there's a lot of them right there, so I might actually be able to pull this off. If I just pull some speedrun stretch here. Gotta see where they're at. Ooh, they're up there a long way, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. Let's see if I can do it here. That monster truck's going to be hard to catch, but he has to take the top route, so I might be able to get him with the blower route. Aha! There's that guy I murdered a minute ago. Really, dude? That guy is literally just out to kill himself for me here. I bet you'll still catch that guy, though. It's going to be really close. I'm going to have to really nail this underground section. I don't think it's going to be possible here. Nope. This guy was like... Who was that? The guy in the racing truck right there at the end who decided to screw me. I can't remember what he looked like. If I find him and I recognize him, I'll throw him off a cliff as revenge. Like right there, that's what I wanted to have happen the first lap. Excuse me. It wasn't you. I remember that car. Oh, there's the jackhammer. Got screwed over by the jackhammer. Alright, well, it looks like we're doing the same thing we did last race, except this time I'm actually going to take it seriously. On the first lap. It's going to be hard to catch, because there's going to be so many people in this narrow section right up here. So I'm actually going to do the bump strat. Didn't quite function. I missed the tail end of that semi by a slight margin, so instead we're going to have to do the old jump. This is actually how I originally speedran that track. I just go up there and then jump off this. It's actually a lot slower than just going around the bottom turn, but I didn't know that at the time. I thought I was being cool and doing a cut. Turns out the cut was actually losing me time. But when you need to pass people like that, it's still pretty effective. Okay, so we got one of the Atlas jackhammers out of the way. I still haven't saw that guy who screwed me over a minute ago. That was a little hairy, I'm not going to lie. Aha! I got somebody to bump me. I ended up saving a little bit of boost because of it. It's a risky play though, because if I had a bit of monster truck, I'd be dead. So I figure though, I'm probably still outrunning the top speed of a monster truck, even though I'm just driving normally, because I had a lot of speed from the turn boost. Like how now this just turned into a speed run. Just a typical speed run. I'm like, oh, I got him first and now I stay here. They're getting more aggressive though, you can see. Focusing less on the race and more on beating me up, which is what you would expect. Must have been like Travis Ryan or something. I don't know who the guy was. But we nailed it anyway. So on to the next race. Next up, we got the Fire Zone. What do we got here? The Rift Crackdown with the racing truck. Well, shoot, if I had known that, I would have raced a mud player or something on the last track. Alright, we're using the Atlas Teamster. I want to be a tow truck. a rusty one at that, because I feel like it fits the Rift theme very well. Okay. What we got? A couple mud pluggers. A lot of mud pluggers. A couple racing trucks. A few semis. Alright. It's gonna be a heavyweight. Ooh! I got bumped by a tire or something? Oh, I see how it is, guys. I still made the jump. But that's how these races go. This is how it's going to be for a while now, too, because you'd be surprised at how aggressive these will get. Like, how aggressive my opponents will get here over time. It'll get to the point where I can barely keep up with them, even though I'm literally hitting speedrun strats. They just get to the point where the faster you go, they just go faster. And that's when this game gets fun, honestly. Like, really fun. Like, this game is a blast, regardless. But it's especially fun when the AI gets to the point that you just can't outrun them. And you have to outwit them. Woo! Okay. Not exactly clean, but fast, so I'll take it. Haha, the guy doesn't know about the bump. Get out of my way. I will ram you. I'm not afraid. Get out of the way. Oh! Jakey hitbox on the ground right there. Forgot about it. We're going to try a really risky strat here. It's actually slow, but it'll keep me up with this guy right here. And this guy is the guy that I'm worried about. Because I don't want him running away. Whew. That was good. It looked ugly, but it was actually really good. That was an excellent power slide right there. I lost a lot of speed to it, but it got me around that turn really nicely. And this part's hard. Right here. You can make it. I'm making this look a lot easier than it actually is. This track is no joke when you're trying to run the route that I am right here. I've just done it so many times that I've just kind of memorized where to turn. As long as nobody comes and bumps me and sets me off of a line, I'm good. But this is one of those tracks that it's only got like one route through it. That's the fastest route. So if you get off that route, it's hard to catch back up. So we smoked the AI on that one. We're good. Okay. Next up, we got the Water Zone with Riptide, Beach Whale. I finally get to use a mud plugger in this video, which I'm very happy about. Okay, we're going to use the Monarch Drover. This is actually one of my favorite mud pluggers, believe it or not. Not because it handles particularly well, or because it's like overwhelmingly better than any of the other mud pluggers, but just because its hitbox is very square and uniform, and it's very easy to tell if you're about to hit something or not with it. For some reason, I find that very helpful. Plus, its wheels are enclosed, so it's easier to run over stuff, which I know doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but if your wheels stick out really far, it's actually easier to tip, because the wheel can just throw you off the center of gravity. So typically if the wheels are closer to the center, Motorstorm Pacific Rift vehicles handle a little bit more predictably. I won't say better, they're just more predictable. So, because everything handles pretty much the same in the same vehicle class. Ooh, see like right there? That's what I'm saying. You notice how I should have been like completely on my side, but I was able to stand it right back up. That's why I like this thing. I That guy's gonna die. Oh, man, dude, the Atlas earthquake just ruined all of us. Oh, man, was just decided... Oh, there's a tree here. Just decided... Man, I felt like just dying and taking up the entire road like Snorlax from Pokemon. That's a valid reference, right? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Okay. I need to play that game. I have no way to record it, though. So... Yo, get out of the way, dude. The bonehead up here is blocking everybody again. Yo! This man decided the last second he was going to go the other direction. I'm going to get around him. I think I can bump him and get away with it. Yeah, okay, we're good. Bye, loser. I have somebody in first to catch. Okay, we're going to try the ram strat. It's okay. Not my best ram strat through that water puddle. My guy, you're about to get launched. Oh, never mind, you did it for me. Bye. Whew. Where are they at? Oh, he's there. He's coming. Should I go for it? I think so. It's hard to do with a mudslide. They don't turn nearly sharp enough to make that, so you end up having to do a really hard power slide. And a little bit of a ram. The same thing here. Really hard power slide to make the turn. Woo! Barely made the turn, but I got it. I didn't want to slow down at all because I knew those guys were going to be coming for me. But we got it. It's all that matters. Alrighty then. That completes this video of Motorstorm Pacific Rift. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Total Peace out.
Check this out.